Hey everyone, Brodog here. Check out the YouTube channel at pcunt420. It's got great stuff. Goonie Goo Goo Begonias.
Light it up, let the smoke unwind. Yeah, yeah. Rise slow, let the smoke curl. The day's unfolding. Welcome to the world. Peace in the morning, colors in the sky. Everything feels lighter when you're getting high. So you and me, floating easy, setting free. Take your time, let the hours slide. Welcome home, it's morning high. Laughter's high, stories drift like the embers rise. No need to hurry, no need to hide. Find your balance on the beacon side. Just you and me, floating easy, setting free. Take your time, let the hours slide. Welcome home, it's morning high.
A goody goo goo. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning high. I'm your host, P. Cunt. It is Friday, February 6th, 2026, episode 101. Hope everybody's doing well. We're doing it, having it up in this motherfucker. But first, let's do this because we gotta do our good mornings, right? So let's do this and say good morning.
Good morning, my neighbors! Hey, fuck you! Yes! Yes! Fuck you too!
That's right. Fuck you too. Hope everybody doing good this Friday morning. Let me see here. Let me do this before we do anything. This is my please like, follow, subscribe, and share. Subscribe me here on YouTube. Follow me over there on Twitch, Rumble, and Kick. Make sure you also hit that notification bell. That way you know whenever I do a show or a wrestling match, especially on YouTube. And if you want to donate, you got my Cash App and PayPal right there. If you want to donate that way, or if you can go over on Rumble, you can do a Rumble rant or a gifted membership. I would highly appreciate it very much. All right. All right. Okay, let's do this. Let me do a little something. It's cool. Well, here I'm going to bring in our co-host, Ho Cunt, better known as the Reverend Bill, and good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How you be?
I'll be fine.
You be fine?
Be okay.
Cool.
I think.
You think?
I think, therefore I am. So at least I'm alive, I guess, because I am. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Hey.
Sounds like a lyric to a Moody Blue song.
Do what?
Sounds like a lyric to a Moody Blue song.
Sure, it sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm saying some lyrics I'm not even sure I'm saying, but okay. But anyways, yeah. So how are you doing, sir?
Not too bad. It wasn't really that busy last night at all.
Well, good.
So I kept myself busy by doing some cleaning. So
I was going to say you probably got some cleaning done last night then.
Oh yeah, I always find something. Always, if it's there then shit, I always find something. Always.
Did you have your help clean out the fridge?
No, I was like cleaning walls and stuff like that. Stuff that obvious shit.
I was going to say though, a fridge could always be cleaned out though, and that's when you get the people under you to do it. It's like,
yeah,
hey, go clean out the fridge. Check the dates in there and see if anything's expired. Get rid of it. Hey.
Oh, I'm very anal when it comes to rotation. Oh my god.
Yeah.
They all know because I'll be finding shit too. I'll be sitting there going, this has not been rotated, and then they get on whoever about it. So
yeah. But anyways, well, let's see. Hold on. Before you say let's do that, let me get prepped first though. Hold on.
Well, actually, I want to add somebody with us. That way they can join in.
Sure. You join in with us? Sure.
Yep. I'm not even going to let you guess
because I already know.
Yeah.
I already know who it is.
Yep.
So don't say guess who it is. It's freaking not Bobby Nick. We know that.
Yep. No, it's definitely not Bobby. So it
is not
Chocolate Gin.
Chug-a-lug-a-lo. Hi.
What's up?
Woof woof. I'm awake early.
Okay, now Juggalos go whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
What would a Chuggalo say though?
Chug-a-lug-a-lug. Gulp, 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 gulp.
I'm trying to think that we go with like whoop whoop, like I don't know.
Let's think about it.
Not gulp gulp. No,
that's gulp. That's kind of lame, right? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
like
well,
this.
anyway. Hello, Jen. Good morning.
That sounds like
That was
Gawk
that
Gawk. That sounds like Gawk Gawk 3000. That's what that sounds like.
But anyway, good morning, Jen.
Good morning. I got coffee.
Do you have your smoke ready?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go. I mean, I'm prepped. Let's go. I got mine going now.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I smoke 2 joints in time of peace and 2 in time of war. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints, and then I smoke 2 more.
Oh God, I love that.
Oh
watermelon.
yeah.
Man, I can't wait for that new shipment of watermelon kush to come in. I have really gotten into that pecan. I tell you.
Dude. I got these blackberry lemon live rosin gummies and oh man.
All this is just basic flour ready roll. It's called watermelon kush. Well, I take it back. It does have a hash core in it though. It does have a hash.
Sounds yummy.
But I got this about a week ago, and like I was telling Pecan, this is really, I go through so much that, but this right here is from, this is flowers. This is actual bud. This is, I don't get that. I only get that every once in a while. But like I was telling him, I probably got like 15 different strains of vapes back behind me from this company that I've got.
Yeah.
That'll probably do me for the next 2 or 3 months, probably 6 months. But
Yeah.
but it comes from that company I deal with, my dispensary, Hidden Hills, the Hidden Hills Club. They got some good stuff. They're about the only people I know of that sells the high milligram dosage of edibles now. Everybody else is wanting to do like 150, 300. Hidden Hills, they go 500 and better. And that's usually that's usually what I take as the stronger ones. Usually about 500 milligrams is usually what I do.
So I'm a lightweight when it comes to gummies. I do 50 to 100.
No. That's not a lightweight. No, it isn't. No, 100, 150 is good numbers in edibles. It really is. Yeah,
Make me feel definitely high and definitely.
Well, I'm just an astronaut. I mean, I've done it for so long that
He's just an astronaut.
Yeah, he's on cruise control.
Autopilot.
You might see as young as you are, you still might be not saying you are, but you still might be a space cadet and not an astronaut. You know, there's a little difference, not much. It's just how much further we go, because we go to the point, astronauts, we go to the point of where sometimes we have to go outside and hold on to the grass so that we don't fall off the earth.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it takes more for us, but yeah, like I gave my ex-wife, she has problems sleeping. So I had some stuff some indica gummies that was called bricks. And it's like one was blue raspberry, another was something else, but there was a bunch of them in a container, and she said, and they were each 500 milligrams. And she cuts them into quarters, 125 each. And that puts her straight to sleep. And she feels it the next morning when she wakes up. She's still feeling relaxed and everything. So, no, you are not a lightweight. No, you're not. And just remember this, Jen, from experience. Don't take an edible from somebody, not sure, and then 20, 30 minutes later go, I'm not really feeling nothing. And you do another one. Because what happens, edibles take anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to hit you because they go
sometimes longer.
Sometimes longer.
Sometimes longer.
Yeah.
It took 1 hour for me one night. I
Well,
was
it
like,
depends on
oh.
it depends on if you've eaten or not. If you haven't eaten, it hits you
True.
quicker because it don't have to get through the food. But
That's
if you've
true.
eaten, yeah, it might take you about an hour. But the thing is, though, when you take that second one about 30 minutes later, you're not thinking anything. An
Nope.
hour, that first one hits.
Yep.
Then about 30 minutes later, that second one hits. And at that
Oh,
point, you go, oh,
yeah.
I've gone too damn far. I've gone too far.
Yeah, you don't want to leave your chair. You're like, I better not move at all.
Yeah. but Jen, one day you might become an astronaut. And you can join us out here and take control of your own little nice ship floating around out here in
Your own destiny.
That sounds like goals to me.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, all right.
It's fun. It is fun. I enjoy it every day. But anyway.
He has. I like how we have our own unique morning high backgrounds, Pecan. I absolutely love that you do that.
Yeah.
And you keep changing them too.
Yeah,
So it's like you have an old one, ha ha.
Yeah.
I can, like you said. I mean, it's nice how he does this, but you can always,
Well, Bill, I gave you some new ones. It's similar.
I got it.
Yeah.
All three of them are the same, though. You gave me three, but they're all three the same.
Well, the far as the background, let's say off to the left, is different.
Yeah,
It's the same peacock. Yeah, it's the same peacock.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah,
I know that. Yeah.
I have variations of morning high and evening high as well.
Yeah, because every once in a while, every once in a blue moon, I'll do a evening one whenever I do it. Because I only got Tuesday and Wednesday though. That's the thing.
And see, the OG is still good.
Yeah.
The original,
Oh yeah.
The OG backdrop's still good.
What's great about these is the dark green backgrounds that he made remind me of Thanksgiving weekend when we were in that Airbnb and it was this amazing Florida house with patio. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
That's when he first you were like first starting off during that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
This is
good memories.
This
Good
is
memories.
One of the new ones right here, Peacock.
Yeah, it's one of the new
ones.
It's almost similar to the one that Jen has. It's just a little bit different backdrop, just a little bit.
Ho cunt. Ho cunt supreme, Reverend Wild Bill.
Sure.
Ho co supreme. Nice to meet you.
You want now?
I'll show you what Bobby made me.
Oh, I just know what you were saying just a second ago because I don't.
Oh, I am Ho Supreme. Nice to meet you.
No, I'm the Ho cunt.
Yes, you are. And I'm Ho Coast.
I'm the Ho, not half a cunt, but the whole cunt.
So it's pronounced Ho Coast, but
yeah.
That's the way Bobby likes it spelled is Ho Cost.
Be honest, that's kind of where the idea for Ho cunt came from was because you had Ho Coast. I mean, Ho Coast.
Yeah.
That was gifted upon me by Bobby Fran.
And then, right.
Yeah.
So what we did is we just took being the Ho Coast, which I was going to be, and just changed it to cunt to go with peacunt. So,
oh, I love that.
So that
I didn't even think of that.
Because you got peacunt and you got the
yeah. I didn't even think of that.
Peacunt, ho cunt.
And in slang, cunt means a peacock. It does, but usually it refers to a female peacock. But it's still a peacock, so it really don't freaking matter.
No matter.
Oh, that's a good one right there, Jen. It is. And there again, hey, and just think, this month you will be able to fly the colors for real.
Yeah.
The Juggalo colors. You'll be able to fly them.
Oh yeah.
Month.
Here's the other one he made me, and he added in Nick TV. Right there.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, okay, yeah. They go over there. Yeah.
I like the other one with the bigger letters.
But that's what I was going to say. That's what I'm saying, though. This month you will be a full-fledged Juggalo.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen ICP live, but
you ain't been to a gathering, though, is what I meant.
That's right.
After this week, after that, and I mean, and I still, even though it's not the week long one or whatever, I still consider it a gathering. It is.
I've been told it's like a mini gathering.
It is. It is. It's going to be like a mini because they do have.
But we
these
ain't
mini
spending the
gatherings.
night. We ain't spending the night. We're driving home and then back to Miami the next day.
Oh wow! You're not.
Yeah,
you're not gonna
no,
stay by the weekend?
that's why Steve didn't bother getting us a room because he's
So
like,
you're just
"Oh,
doing a 1 day thing, huh?
we're doing both days. We're just not staying the night." And I was like, "Thank God," because I fucking hate Miami.
Why
I
do
hate driving to Miami.
are they at a place where if you stay, you got to get a motel? You don't. There's no camping.
I don't know, but
Cause see,
he kind of doesn't want to find out. He doesn't really want to find out.
Gathering, there's camp. See, at the gathering, there's camping.
Your husband ain't been to a gathering?
My husband is a gathered juggalo, and
He has been. Yeah, I heard he has been. Right.
And
right.
you know what's funny? He hates them.
I don't. Like I said, I go to people watch. That's the reason why I go.
I found out later. I was like, "Then why do you like me?" Because I'm not like the others. Or that's what he said to get me in the stack.
You haven't been completely immersed yet.
Right. I'm an ungathered juggalo. I'm a juff.
After this month, his thoughts might change.
I'm just gonna stay close to him and
no, I'm saying once you get immersed and you get more juggalo mind. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. But anyways, yeah, just have fun. But yeah, because at the regular gathering, you camp. You camp.
Yep.
There. So that's what I thought. I thought maybe they were having this at some big, who knows,
and showering
or where you might have your RVs or your VW camper bus or whatever.
Yeah, I heard that's the best way, so you can shower daily. I heard showering is scarce out there.
Hell, I'm just trying to figure out when I was at the gathering where I went to. I was just trying. I'm trying now to figure out who the hell was actually showering.
You can't tell. People got those little. Some people got the big baller ticket is the best way to go with the RV hookups.
Oh,
and then I guess you can bring in portable showers. It's like this thing that stands up and you pull the sink around.
Like this, the section I was hanging out at was tents, and there was no showers.
Yeah, I heard showers are scarce out there.
Yes.
And the big tickets sell out quick.
That's the reason why I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. Showers was not that big of a deal at the gathering at the 2 gatherings that I attended. That was probably the last thing on anybody's mind. They were more interested in seeing buttholes and getting dirty dollar bills. So hey, what can you say?
I do have a 30-second clip of a homie going to his first gathering.
Okay,
let's watch it.
For that.
Hi, Mandy.
It's only 30 seconds.
Freak, bro, where the fuck are we at?
You know where you're at, dog. You're at the gathering of Juggalo.
So what the fuck is going on? What did I just see?
You saw butthole.
And why did I see that, bro?
You know I can't actually explain that one. This is my 10th gathering, and I cannot explain why you see people's butthole.
It's some freak ass shit, bro. I gotta go this way. It's too scary right here. You like that butthole? No, freak. What? Oh! What the
That's you, dog. That's funny. You don't gather, do you?
Don't worry. You ain't in the hood no more, bro. You good.
You ain't in the hood no more. That's right.
I've seen this. I've seen that one. Yeah. It's funny.
It's like, what the fuck? Why did I see that? Well, I mean, it's common to see flashes of potty parts at music festivals. Women are known to get real drunk, and
I don't know what kind of music festivals you go to, but the only body parts at the festivals I've been to, and I've been to a couple of pretty big ones, might be some tatas.
Yeah, titties.
Yeah,
titties.
But you ain't got people running around though, dropping their drawers, pulling their cheeks apart, showing the butthole, showing the.
It's got to be different,
Starfish, you don't have that.
You just gotta be different. Make sure you wax.
Hi-oh. It's just like, wow,
You think I should do it again just so I can tell the guys another fucking story? Oh my god.
I got lost on that one.
I was asking Pecan if I should get waxed again just so I could torture the guys with another story of the spa.
You should.
Might
as well.
You were around? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I my bad.
Have you ever felt like you come in on the tail end of a conversation?
Right from your mouth in that conversation that was had
it's all good. It's all good. I don't even care. I don't need to know.
It's funny. It's so funny.
I believe you. But I know the chats are running away. So what's going on over in chat land?
Chat's moving pretty quick.
Yeah, let me get everybody that came in. That way it'd be
we need to shut the fuck up so we can read them.
Let's try this one first. It's Crazy Cute Sunflower saying, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Time for morning wake and bake. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Sunflower. And good morning to you. And then there's also Spawn in here. Good morning, Spawn. Good to see you. And you got Mandy. Mandy's in here saying Pete Cunt, Reverend Bill. And she also shouts out Jen, Spawn, and Sunflower. Morning, Mandy.
Mandy D.
And we got Mrs. Chris Thompson in here saying morning eye candy. Talking about Jen.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Thompson. I feel like I know you. Have we met before? Put 2 winky faces in the chat if we have met before.
Mandy says just had one gravity bomb. Had to recover for a second one. Yeah. Well, you know.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Yes. I'm a big fan of actually holding it until it burns.
That's not good.
Like the Cottonmouth King say.
It helps boost.
Blows you up. It blows you up.
There's just a guess with number 4.
What's up, Jessa? Yeah, I got you shared out. Pecan.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I'm up early because I had some training to do this morning, but I got to go back for the lunch. Yep. Hey, Jim.
Glad you got some sleep, Jim. Glad that steroid shot down some for you so you could get some rest.
Yeah. Good morning, Jim. Good to see you. It's fine. Got some sleep.
Can't they?
I knew it.
They tried to give me steroids, but I wouldn't take them. They wanted to do it for my breathing.
Yeah.
They wanted it so it would help my breathing, but I just didn't like the way they made me feel. So I told them I didn't want to take them no more.
Did it make your heart feel funny?
No, made the brain feel funny.
Oh no, that's worse.
Nah, not really. My brain feels funny no matter what happens, so it really don't matter. I just didn't like the way it particularly made my brain feel. So.
Yeah, you're used to you, but you're not used to the steroid.
Oh, I'm used to. I mean, here's one right here that I'm doing. Here's a steroid that I'm doing. Right here.
What in Sam's hell? Wow.
Wixella.
Wow. It's Friday.
That's a steroid. That's a steroid I do 2 times a day, right there.
By doctor's orders.
No, lungs orders.
Yeah.
You know, doctor says do it. Lung says you must do it. So you know, I have to mainly do it too when I'm doing flour. When I'm smoking flowers, because flour will irritate my lungs like smoking cigarettes would. I just ain't got the chemicals from the paper like cigarettes have, but the flour itself gives an irritation. So the steroids help me feel better. Plus, I do once a day. I have a THC lung cleanser wash. It's a spray. Just won't
lung cleanser.
Yeah, it's a bronchial spray. See that little thing off to the side?
Yeah. You gotta get that inside your nostril, don't you?
No. It goes down the throat.
Oh my gosh.
You breathe in. It's like an emergency inhaler type thing. I mean, you do it the same way is what I'm trying to say. Is you breathe in.
He has it down the throat.
And it goes in, and what it does, it cleanses the gunk off the hairs in the lungs. It clears them off. And it allows more oxygen and stuff to get to it. Because right now, I've only got 30% usage of my lungs.
Yeah.
Reverend.
Over 2/3 of my lungs are gone. And it's all done. It's all done from me smoking cigarettes. I mean, I did it to myself, so I ain't worried about it. I don't cry about it, nothing, because I'm the one.
I understand that. Yeah.
I'm the one that did it.
Yeah, I totally get that.
So now
Because
I
I'm
live with it.
smoking weed for so long, I'm expecting something.
Yeah, I mean, let's see, I started smoking cigarettes when I was roughly around 15 years old. Stopped smoking when I was roughly 65 years old. So
50 years.
So that's 50 years of smoking
Of
cigarettes.
smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
You seem pretty sturdy.
Yeah. Wrong again. Only mentally. Only mentally. Physically, I'm not. Physically, I have to use a walker when I walk a distance. If I walk more than a distance, I have to use my electric motorized chair. And then I have to keep oxygen with me at all times. So no. Mentally, I'm good. My looks, as beautiful as I am, that's due to good drugs.
You are gorgeous.
That's due to good drugs. That's all that is. I was taking real well. But otherwise, no, man, I'm falling apart. But there again, shut up, getting old though, It's time for me to fall apart.
Mrs. Chris Thompson says, Jen, I had a friend who had an allergy to alcohol or allergic to alcohol. Every time she drank, it went so badly. She got drunk super quick. Might be worth some research. You're looking great, by the way.
Well, thank you.
Well, I get drunk super quick too, but that's because I don't drink. And plus, also too, me and alcohol do not get along together. I am a no problem drunk. Like I've said before, I drink, I get drunk, I fall down, I pass out, no problem. That's me.
Next
Jen,
time
I will say, Jen, though, Saturday night, kudos.
Yeah.
You're good. You went far and beyond. After the first.
Oh, yeah.
You did better than I did.
After the first old faithful geyser, you should have dropped it right there and went with smoke, but you kept going.
Yeah.
And then we got a repeat of the first one, but luckily it wasn't as long. But compared to other, now see, I'm really not big on drinking, but see, you were at home, you were doing it on, you were no problem except for to your own self.
Yep.
I don't care about that. If you what you want to do, marvelous. I don't do it, but I do like to hang around drunk so because they are funny as shit. But
I want to try again without pre-gaming.
Driver. But you did good that night. I mean, they're even right now talking about like it's you and two other people, maybe three, that with the replayables, they're trying to come up with something and put y'all's names on it because y'all, and then whoever does it afterwards gets their name. Now, whether or not,
Hall of Fame.
Whether or not, is this a good thing or a bad thing? I haven't quite figured it out yet.
How about for returning Hall of Famers? Yeah,
because all these other people who's been on, they've been able to keep up and everything and not throw up. It's been you and like two other people who actually have spewed, which for the replayables, that's a plus. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Next time I'm not going to pregame. I'm just going to go in sober as hell.
Yeah, I heard
no need to pregame.
I heard you were feeling pretty good when you went in. I did hear that. See,
like
that
a dumbass.
See, that was mean. That was mean of Andrew's group. That feed getting you going. They shouldn't have got you going. They shouldn't have done that.
Oh, I did that all on my own.
I know, but they were backing you up on us. What I meant, though.
Oh yeah, of course.
They were pumping you up, and it's like, no,
of course.
That was not good.
And then they wanted me to remember 25 different fucking plugs.
but the next time though, and I guarantee you, the Abels will ask you back on. They will.
Oh, of
They'll ask
course.
you back on because
Of
you were
course.
good. You were a good sport and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go in sober next time.
Go in sober and start good.
Yeah.
And go with
Yeah.
smoke and go with smoke and go with drink. And when it comes to the double fisting, do like Bobby does. Go one drink, one smoke. That's what he does.
That's actually a really good idea.
Sean, Homie, and Chris, they do double shots.
Yeah.
That is actually a good idea. I like that.
But do like Bobby Fran does, though. Go with like a hit, go with a good hit off the smoke, and then take a drink. That's your double fist right there. Because it doesn't say you have to do 2 shots. It just says you have to double fist.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one joint, one shot. That's double fisting. I remember when I first saw that come. I remember when I was watching Replayables and that first night that came on. Oh, when that said double fist, oh, that just totally took my mind somewhere else. I tell you, it's like, oh, this is fun to watch.
You, me, and everybody makes 3.
Yeah. And of course, at that time, yes, when that one hit, my mind was in the gutter. Yes, it was. My mind don't go in the gutter all the time, but that one, it did. It went straight there. But anyway, back to the chat.
I gotta get going out of here, guys. I gotta go back to work. I'll be around later, though. Thank you so much for having me on.
All right, welcome. Cool.
Nice having you on.
I've had so much fun.
Have a gargantuan for me.
I will, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow morning, Peacock, if I'm awake.
Yeah.
You work at Jimmy John's, right?
I do.
Okay, yeah. Have a gargantuan for me. Have a gargantuan.
I will.
That's
Thank
my favorite from Jimmy John's. Nice having you on again. Come back again.
Bye,
please.
Jen. And there's our link too.
Thank you so much, guys. See you around.
You're welcome. Bye. Be careful.
All right.
There goes Jen.
Now back to the chats. Oh.
Jen says elbow deep, double fist.
That's what I saw, Jim. I was just wondering on who. That was my question. Who? Was it going to be Chris, Shawnee, or Bobby? And I was picking Shawnee probably.
Yeah.
Oh, God. What can I say? But yeah.
That was nice having her on.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It was nice.
Yeah.
Peaceful. It was nice. It
Yeah.
was really nice. Yeah, it was. Yeah, enjoyable. Yeah.
I thought so.
That's the way all of our guests should be.
Yep.
And I say, oh. Not going to name no names, but we all know who.
Yeah.
Who, and who. There's not just one. There's many.
Man, he says, who's surf fishing FGM? Surf fishing?
Yeah, surf fishing. Yeah, we're back to the elbow deep double fist.
Yeah, I was just seeing what that picture Jen's got.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Surf fish. I see now what she's saying.
Yeah.
He is surf fishing. Yeah. Okay.
Looks like he's elbow deep and double fist in there a little bit. Where it is.
I got you, you little bastard.
Uh-oh.
No, I missed him. Some bitch. You know, some bitch. Where'd you go, you little bastard? I'll find you. Where are you? Where are you?
Is it your fighter?
I think there's a family of them.
Uh-oh.
I think what's happened is it's these little, well, I call them like what some people call fruit flies.
Yeah.
I think what's happened over here in my roaches where I feed Spot and Morticia, I think what's happened is somehow, they've gotten in the roaches cage where the apples and the potatoes are and have multiplied in there. So I'm going to have to get the roaches out and clean the cage. Because I think that's where they're coming from. Because even though I keep killing them, I keep getting more. And it's irritating the shit out of me because they dive bomb me. Bastards. But anyways, enough of me. Enough of my bug problem.
Mrs. Chris Thompson says, anyone ever felt too sick to get high? Yeah.
Yeah. I have.
Especially when they had the COVID. Especially when they had the COVID real bad. No, I couldn't do. I couldn't smoke shit. Especially when you have a head cold. When you have a head cold, and you know what, you might as well just save your shit, put it away for the next time you can smoke it, or when you can actually taste it. That's what I think. When you can actually taste it, and, you know, the actual smoke is when you start feeling better. To me.
Well, the problem is when you're sick with a head cold type thing like that, and you smoke
Yeah.
anyway, it doesn't do anything, so it's a waste.
Yeah, because you can't really taste it. It tastes nasty. Yeah,
screw the taste. You just don't even the feel. I mean, if I don't taste it, that's fine. As long as I feel it, I'm good. I don't care about having to taste it. But when you smoke it and you don't even feel it, that's a waste. So why do it? Yeah, that's true. That's when you know you're sick.
Yeah, that was Jim just recently. Yeah.
Okay. He's in shorts and stuff just recently. Wow. Okay.
Ricefield Beach.
Huh. I think it'd be cold up on the beach.
That's my mom, Andy. That's Jim's mom.
That's not Jim. Okay. Well, I didn't see a beard. I thought maybe that was one during his better shave days or something. I can't see that picture that well, that close, or that far away. So yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Still, if it's just recently, it's still cold.
Okay. Yeah. See, I can see it now more so because I got it on the, you know, we can zoom in and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see here. Mrs. Thompson says, that's me today. I feel so sick I can't even go ice fishing and roll my eyes for Redmondville.
I'm not going to give you a hard time about that no more. We've done got the funny out of it. But if you want to still keep saying rolling eyes for Reverend Wild Bill, you can, because it does make me laugh. Oh, Lord. Yeah, but yeah.
So sorry you're not feeling well.
So you don't even feel like going out there,
sitting
down, freezing to death, not moving, just to catch a cube of ice. That's how sick you are.
Yeah.
Wow. And you don't even want to get high either. Wow, you're sick. You need to stay home, get under the covers, get you a nice little bottle of rye whiskey over there. Take you a few sips of it, cover up, and sweat that bad boy out. That's what you need to do. Yep. That's what my mama would do. She'd have you a bottle of rock and rye whiskey with a peppermint stick, rock candy, twist of lemon, and honey mixed in. And you would take, since you're an adult, you sit there and pick the bottle up and take you a little swig every hour or two, something like that. Yeah. And then what it does, it really don't help cure the cold, but it makes you feel like you don't care about the cold no more. But it does help you sweat it out, though. It does. It does work. Mm-hmm.
See here. Jim says that's probably the strongest German lady that you would ever meet. She throws a hell of a right hand to I should know.
So she's German. she's from German. Yeah, she's German. Okay. Yeah, my grandfather on my mother's side he came over. He was German. He came over there from Germany. Now my grandmother on my mother's side was full-blooded Cherokee. But I've got a little bit of German in me, but yeah, he was German from Appalachia. He's from, they're from Northeast Kentucky, Harlan, Kentucky. Matter of fact, they're from Harlan, Kentucky is where they were from. Yeah, that's on my mother's side of the family. My dad's side of the family from the Smoky Mountains. Maryville, Cherokee, North Carolina, Gatlinburg area. Yeah, that's where my dad's from. Ducks.
Jim says, yeah, because you were tasty the sugar, Jesus Christ. This is Chris Thompson says, what, Rivermontville? What am I going to do without your ice fishing jokes? Predictability provides comfort. LOL, I don't drink.
You got it. I'll keep going with it then. Anytime I hear about you talking about ice fishing, and then just remember though, since you asked for that, when it comes summertime, just wait, because ice fishing will still be brought up. Just wait and see. You wanted it. You wanted the comfort. I will bring it.
Yep.
When you're over it, you just let me know. But otherwise, until then, bring on the ice fishing. And if you catch a few fish in the meantime while fishing for those ice cubes, let us know how big they were. Ebonics.
Ebonics,
yes, I had to learn Ebonics down here in Atlanta to talk with the populace down here when I worked the area for protection with a protection service. Yeah, I had to learn Ebonics. I failed.
Yeah, you wasn't dark enough.
No, I had nothing good. I just my slang was just not good enough.
No, you don't have enough soul.
No, I just didn't have the I don't know what it was. I just did it in. I don't know what it was.
Stumped you.
Oh, Jim is talking about my mama's medicine. Yeah. And by the way, Jim, she was the one who did this. She was a medicine woman, by the way, for the tribe. So yeah, she was a medicine woman. So yeah, that was part of her stuff right there, doing that. And she made them, by the way, she did make her own rock candy too. She did. She didn't go buy it. She made her own, and which is easy to do. So, but yeah, now I see what you got. Yeah, with all the others, actually the peppermint, the honey, it all helped the sore throat, the cough, and all that. But you are right with the taste of all that in there. Did kind of take away the taste of the rye whiskey. It really did. You really couldn't taste the whiskey because all you tasted was just. You tasted something sweet with a little warmth as it went down. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty good. Matter of fact, you drank it even if you didn't have a cold.
Spawn says, letting Friday's mornings log brew for another hour until lunchtime.
Okay.
Well, if you're talking about log, I'm pretty sure I know what that means.
I'm not sure. Oh, okay.
And this is Chris Thompson says, Redmond Bill, thanks. Also, Jim, the way you talk about your mom is so sweet. So many people don't realize what they have until it's too late. You have a gift.
I agree. That's talking sweet about your mother when you say that she's got a good right hook.
Yeah, right.
That's what all mamas want to be known for. Yeah, man.
Well, my mom, she's got a good left hook. My mom, she's got a good left hook. So
Really. Now my mama.
She was a discipline. She was the one that disciplined me and my brother if need be. Okay. My dad, on the other hand, he was one of them guys. I think it was because he was the only child. And he would put me and my brother in a corner or whatever, and we had to face a wall, and we couldn't say nothing or look at each other or anything, or otherwise we stay there and forever or whatever. But me and my brother rather had to where he should just whipped our ass and just went on with it, because we hated the whole corner thing. But far as mom was always a disciplinarian. She always whipped us. We had acted out, or especially if we came home late from you gotta be home before the fucking street lights come on. So if we wasn't home by the time that got fucking dark, it'd be our ass.
6 o'clock usually, about 6 usually.
Yeah. The thing was, she had to deal with this because when we was in doing what we was doing or whatever, is always because dad was at work, because we never saw dad until like on his days off, like Mondays and Tuesdays. That's the only time we really got to see him,
Which
fully.
basically was his weekend, right?
Yeah.
He must have been a factory worker.
Yeah, he worked for RCA.
Worked for who?
RCA.
Oh, RCA. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Electronics.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they got bought out by GE, and then later on they got bought out by Thompson's Consumer Electronics, and then he got laid off, and then they sent the fucking the jobs off to fucking Mexico.
Yeah.
And then if they would have just waited like 2 years, he could have had everything, full pension and everything. So it kind of like fucked him.
They screwed him.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
They screwed him.
Him and everybody else that were there.
My first ex worked for GE, General Electric.
Yeah.
That's where she met the guy she was cheating with, where when she divorced me a month later, they were married. So, more power to them. I love them. I got even, so I'm happy. Yeah. But, we was talking about discipline stuff. Like my mama now, you talking about your mom's got a good left hook.
Yeah.
Your mama got a good right hook. My mama, she raised me, and she had a good frying pan.
See, mom didn't do that. She always found don't get me wrong, she'll find something, but she would never use anything like that. She'll find something, like a broom or a rope or anything.
Now, the frying pan, if somebody broke in, no, the frying pan would be used. But no, the
worst
thing she ever used on me was the when she had the broom in her hand, and I did something to my half-sister, and she came at me and popped me on the head with the broomstick handle. That's the worst she's ever done. Otherwise, I used to she'd get pissed at me because she'd chase after me, and I'd climb a tree or climb on top of the garage, and I'd sit there, and she'd sit down there on the ground. Can't get up to me. She knows that. And she'd be sitting there going, I'm not coming down. She'd go, well, I'll sit here until you come down. And she said, until your mama gets home. When your mom and daddy gets home, you will come down. It's like, well, that's true. Because my dad was the punisher in my family.
Yeah.
And I was the punisher in my family, which luckily I didn't have to give my boys no physical punishment at all. We might as well say. But my dad, now this is old school stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. My dad, it was so bad that now I'll tell you now, this is back during the days that if you told your mother no, that was punishment right there. Period.
Yeah.
No matter what. And if you did stuff worse than that, that was even worse. But it was to the point almost, I joke about it. It really didn't happen, but it seems that it did because the type of ass I was, like I am now. Dad would come home, take his belt off, give me a spanking, and then find out what I did wrong for the day.
Yeah.
And even back then, my dad, well, this is going to hurt me more than it does you. Well, good. Do us both a favor and don't give it to me. That's not a thing you say.
Yeah.
That just made. And what was so funny about it, I'd try to run. He'd grab me by one arm. He'd have the belt in the other hand. He'd pivot on his heel, and I would run around in a circle as he's spanking me. Go nowhere, but, hey. It's like, why, dude? You just get it over with and be done with it. But no. I'm thinking I can get away with it and get out of it. But no, it ain't happening. But yeah, my dad was the punisher, but it wasn't all that bad, really. And there again, he did bring me up with good etiquette, good morals, good. I definitely ain't like the kids running around today. Let's put it like that,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But anyways, so that's why your forehead's so flat. Actually,
I was waiting for you to read that.
It's the back of my head that's flat where she hit me with the damn frying pan. It's the back where the cowlick is. That's the reason why I have a cowlick that always sticks up, because she was shorter than me. So when she hits me with a frying pan, it was with more of an uppercut to try to get up there high. So what it did, it pushed that skin, that cowlick up higher. Now it just sticks straight up now. So yeah, that's the reason why I keep my hair short. Keep the cowlick from showing. Yeah. God bless her. She was a mean 4 foot something, I tell you. She was only about 4 foot. Hell, she wasn't even 5 foot tall. She was 4 foot. I'm wanting to say 4'9". Now that was after the sclerosis. Before the sclerosis, she was 5'1". Yeah. But then when the hump came, when she got that hump, took her down to about 4'9". Then she was like a nut. She was like, have you ever seen those? Now, Memo, I love you to death. I know you're looking down on me and stuff. I don't mean no disrespect by saying this. But do you know what those Norwegian kitchen witches look like?
I probably have.
You hang them up in the kitchen. It's supposed to keep your food from burning and all that kind of stuff. They're called kitchen witches.
Okay.
And usually it's a witch. It's a hag riding on a broom.
Yeah.
But you put them in your kitchen, and it's to keep pots from boiling over, keeps your food from burning, brings luck to the kitchen, that kind of stuff. But she reminded me of one of them. Okay. But you've also got to remember, too, that she was full-blood Cherokee, high cheekbones, dark skin, because like right now, this skin, this is as light as I get right here, because I haven't been out in the sun. Because I put it like this: if I go out in the sun and I stay out in like a month, just out in the sun, people think I'm Mexican. They do. They think I'm Mexican. Even the Mexicans think I'm Mexican. That's what's so funny about it. But anyway, she's got dark skin, long nose, and all that. But yeah, she kind of reminds me of a kitchen witch.
Okay.
Nicest person you could ever meet. Knew how to throw knives. Knew how to throw those carving forks. You know, those big forks with the double prongs on them. She knew how to throw those.
There you go.
Throw a hatchet. She could even.
What about Chinese stars? Could she throw one of those?
Oh man, those things weren't around when I was growing up. Those things weren't around. No, when I say a knife, I'm talking about reaching into the drawer, pulling out a butcher knife and throwing it. That's what I'm talking about. Not a throwing knife, but a kitchen knife. Yeah, a carving knife. Boom. Oh yeah. She was good. She was good. I think it's in the blood though. I think it's in the genes. Because I was always pretty good at throwing knives. Lucking out, you know, sticking them up good. So I don't know. I think it's in the genes. I really do. I'm not sure what kind of jeans they wore. Were they Levi's or Wranglers or Dickies? Or I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah. What can I say?
Jim says, my old man, which that's what he's trying to say here, used to beat my ass. I deserved it. Never touched my children, never.
Okay, my boys, when I said I had to spank them, my oldest, I had to spank him once. It was open-handed, always to the butt. But it was open-handed, to the butt, 3 licks. That was it. And it was not full strength either. It wasn't. It was more really to make the sound of the pop was what it was. You can cup your hand a certain way, make it pop even louder, but it was more psychological, but with a little bit of physical. Now, my youngest, I had to spank him twice. That's it. That's all I ever had to spank them throughout their whole life. One is now 30 years old. The other one is like 28 years old. The 28-year-old's been spanked twice. The 30-year-old's been spanked once. I think that's pretty damn good. And respect, and my, you know, and people always tell me that me and my ex raised the best kids, the best boys they've ever seen. And you know, they always tell us, yeah, hey, you know, the younger one. But I tell people, you know, it's like as long as they treat other people, show respect and stuff, I'm a happy camper. And they said, well, they do. And it's like, great. So I think me and my ex-wife did good with my 2 boys. I really do. Yep. So, you know, kind of raised them old school. where they have respect for people. Yeah. Like both my boys, well, the oldest boy, they consider him the alternate Jesus because of how compassionate and everything he is. And plus also too, when you look at a picture of him, he looks like the pictures you see in the Bible and stuff about how Jesus would look when he was on journey, the long beard, long hair and all that, and he looks just like him, and he's about it. I mean, I'm not going to say he's a leftist. He's not. He's a compassionate person. He is a liberal kind of sort of. I mean, believe me, he believes in capital punishment, stuff like that. But yeah, it's just he's a good person. Now the youngest one, I hate to say it, he's a carbon copy of me. God bless his soul. I feel sorry for him. I really do. But at least, though, he's starting out on a better foot than I did, though,
FJM's over there on Rumble says, late, but here I sit all alone again, naturally, in my humble Rumble room.
Well, Jim, you are the king of Rumble over there,
I shout him out over there because I've been having it on.
Fuck, Jim. Okay. That's not
You ain't
nice.
by yourself. I'm over there, too. Keep you company if you have to.
I would bring up another browser and go over there, but I'm not going to, Jim. I'm with you in spirit, okay?
Yeah. I'll keep him company at least. So my son is 33. My other daughter is 29, and Diamond is 26.
Now, I have a daughter who's 42 from my first marriage. I just waited late on this other one group. People ask me, why'd you wait so late to have two boys? It's like, well, kind of smart. That way, as I get older, now when I need the grass cut, I can tell them to do it instead of me having it. It's like it wasn't, it was kind of planned that way.
Yeah.
That when I needed the help, they would be old enough to do it. Boy, I need the oil change. Son, go out there and change oil in the car. Yes, Dad. Or, just different things, Or when we go camping, now they're old enough to carry all the heavy stuff to the campsite, not me. There's reasoning behind there's reasoning behind all this stuff, I just didn't do it just haphazardly. I planned it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jim says 30 years between me and my son.
Okay, 41 years between me and my oldest son. 30 years between me and my daughter. Yeah.
And me, I ain't got no children's. Not saying I never wanted one. I always wanted one, but I wanted one with the right person now, which is hard to find.
Wait, no, my daughter's older than 21. She's in her.
Are you trying?
Trying to figure out how old my daughter is.
Oh.
That's all it was. Nothing major.
Nothing major.
Trying to remember shit. Keeping the mind working.
Yeah. Yeah. You see the new Bro Dog. I've been getting some more from 41 South.
Oh, cool.
Let me play the other YouTube he gave. Well, actually, there's three new YouTube
never
ones.
played the other Rumble one either, though.
Yeah, let's see here. Let me play them first.
Start from the last one, which was the last Rumble. You played all the ones before, so play the last Rumble and then go. Yeah.
Okay.
See those. That way, kill some time. Yeah, because we're only 15 after 11.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your boy, Bro Dog. Go check out my main man at PeakHunt420 on Rumble. He's got the best content. Go subscribe right now. Peace out.
And then you got this one.
Yo, what's up, peeps? Bro Dog here. Hey there, buddy. What are you plugging today? Plugging at Pecan 420 on Rumble. Go sub. Oh yeah, Rumble, huh? Yeah, link in bio.
You got this one.
Hey everyone, Brodog here. You got to check out at Pecan 420 on YouTube. The channel is awesome. Goonie Goo Begonias. Seriously, it's the best. Go subscribe now.
Like those.
Yeah. Then this is the last one. He gave me at least 3 of YouTube ones.
Hey everyone, Brodog here. You got to check out at Pecan 420 on YouTube. The content is really good and it's super entertaining. So subscribe today. Goonie Goo Goo Begonias.
What I like about it is the Goonie Goo Begonias.
Mm-hmm.
I laugh. When I first played, one of the first ones I played was the one I played at the beginning of the show. It was the first one he sent me, and I started laughing right off the bat. I was like, "Oh my god, it's hilarious!"
I like it. I like it.
I like it too.
I really do. I don't know what AI platform he's using, but it's a good one. It's clean.
Yeah.
And smooth. Yeah. Yeah. Because I know there's out there now.
Yeah, he made one. He made one some for Twitch, and he made some for Kick too, just for the hell of it.
Okay.
But I didn't put it on here just yet. I just kept the simple ones,
Okay. Yeah, he did good. I like those.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, me.
How you lighting up?
Yeah, I did. It's been a few minutes since I've taken a hit. So this is my last one until the new shipment comes. So I just figured, what the hell, I'll smoke it. Yeah. Because I wound up finishing up that powdered donut last night. Usually that powdered, those big ones usually last me a few days, but that one yesterday on the 100th show just did not last me. Yeah. Actually, I'm smoking them too much now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've got to hold off after this next batch. I've got to hold off and get it out of my system again for a while. The flowers, yeah. But anyways, yeah.
FJN says there's a long story behind our kids. They are my wife's half sister's kids. She had 4 kids, 4 fathers. We got the 3 oldest, Zach and Brenda, at midnight one night. Then he says 15 years between my wife and half sister. They never even lived together. And he says Diamond came 3 years later, got her when she was 5 weeks old. That's the youngest.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah, that hurt. Not in the lungs, but in the stomach area, the muscles.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That happens when you get on a coffin jag like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, that hurt. The belly button don't feel the same.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah,
I understand what you mean. I understand exactly where you're coming from. I mean, I haven't experienced it, but my ex-wife's side of the family has. So I realize what that is, how that is. So, yeah, understood. Yeah. At least they were lucky enough to have somebody nice enough to take care of them.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So you are a godsend to them. And they should know that and should respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I hope they do. I hope they do.
He said we didn't have any of our own.
Well, see, that's how I came along, Jim, was because the person I call my father and my adopted mother, my adopted father, adopted mother, the reason why I came along to them was because same way. My adopted dad, his sister, my real mother, had me, and then she was married, and my dad was there, but they moved down from the East Tennessee area down into Georgia, and the whole family did. And Dad didn't care. He didn't want to work in a cotton mill.
Yeah.
And that was about the only thing where this town was a big cotton mill area, big mill area. So he was moving back up to the Smoky Mountains. And he told my mother, and she said she didn't want to go. She wanted to stay there by her family. So he said, well, I'm going. And if you're not coming with me, he said, I'm going anyway. So he did. He kept to his word and he left. He didn't abandon us. Growing up, I was always told he abandoned us, but I found out later on that was a lie, that he didn't.
Yeah.
But long story short on that one is that my real mother, being a single young mother, and I say young, 16 years old, 17 years old, something like that.
Yeah.
Couldn't take care of me. Now, my adopted parents could not have kids. They had already had 2 stillborns. Okay.
Oh.
So they'd already had 2 stillborns. So they adopted me, basically. They told her, look, we'll take care of them, all that, treat them as our own, blah, 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 blah. And I was always introduced to her as her being my aunt, my aunt.
Yeah.
Not my mother, but my aunt. And then, but what's so funny about it, though, I was never adopted until I was 16 years old. And I had to get adopted in order to go into the Army, because for the first time I had to have a birth certificate. My birth certificate did not have my last name on it that I had been using for 16 years.
Oh, wow.
So I had to get adopted in order to get that last name, because so anyways, it went through, finally got through after a big turmoil. But like I tell people, that goes back to the thing of the old saying that, real quick, let me finish up with the other one though. But anyway, so I'm living with them and blah, blah, blah. But after a while, Betty Sue, I'll dox her ass, bitch. I dox her. Of course, I was the black sheep of the family too, by the way. But anyway, the first daughter was born. I call her my half sister, but really she was my cousin.
Yeah.
Just to keep stupid people down, going inbred. No, not inbred. A loving family that took in somebody in their family where another member could not, like Jim's family did. Right, they did. But anyway, and then a second daughter was born.
Yeah.
Now at that point, Betty Sue no longer had anything to do with me. Only my dad. Thanks to my dad, he was the one who really got me going forward. But long story short is that where was I going earlier with the long story short? Hold on.
It got too short.
Yeah, sure. But anyway, so I understand what you're coming from, Jim. I really do. Oh, long story short, like I always have said before, it's not what you know, but who you know. Because from the time I was born to the time I was adopted, all these things I have done, going to the health department, getting shots, getting doctor's appointments, going to school, doing this, doing that, getting a driver's license, all was under this one particular name, which was not my actual name. I never had to produce any kind of record showing who I really was. And that was because of Betty Sue was her best friend's father was a senator in the state of Georgia. She lived with them for a while even. And due to him, he was able to pull some strings to get some stuff to where, as far as anything was concerned, my last name was the same as theirs. But until I got to be 16 years old, my last name was something completely different than theirs. It was my real last name. Mm-hmm. Yep. I would dox myself, but I'm not going to. Oh, well. Okay. Question. Okay. You know anything about the Hells Angels?
Yeah, I know about the Hell Angels.
Do you know who their president was? California president went to Arizona?
No.
His name was Sonny. Sonny Barger, depending on how you wanted to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cousin of mine.
Oh, wow.
He's one of my first cousins. My last name is Barger or Barger. That's my real name. That is my real last name.
Yeah.
Not the name I go by, but that is my real last name. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's wild.
And then on the other side of my family, on the Betty Sue side of the family over there, there's kin on that side, which he's not actually kin to me because she's not blood to me, but he's actually he was actually president of the Prophets motorcycle gang down here in the Southeast called the Prophets. Very notorious gang. But yeah, I've got damn motorcycle trash in my damn blood. Yeah. Yeah, what can I say? I'm not a 1%er, but hey, what can I say?
I can see you out there doing that.
Hey, I used to ride bikes 365 days out of a year. I did.
I see it.
I really did. The only time I didn't was when there was ice on the road. Otherwise, I actually had one even fixed up for snow that it was a dirt bike that I had that I took a snow ski, or not a snow ski, but a water ski, made a little frame for it so that I could put it on my front wheel.
Yeah.
Had my wheel on, but slide it under my front wheel. That way there was a ski there. And then on the back, I'd take off my back tire and put on my studded back tire for ice racing and stuff, for a dirt bike. And I would ride my dirt bike to work on snowy days. Otherwise, I would ride my street bike to work. But yeah, I rode bike 365 days a year. Yeah. Until my third street bike accident where it was somebody else's fault. And I said, that's it, no more. And I gave up street bikes. Haven't had another one since then. Haven't been on another one since then. Because people are stupid, So yeah. What can I say? They just stupid.
This is Chris Thompson says, wouldn't it be lovely if we lived in a world where everyone cares about each other the way that Wendy cares about people? Yeah.
Well, in general, yeah, but I've seen Wendy go off on some people though.
Yeah, I know, right? Calling them cunts and everything else.
Oh no, I mean worse than that. Calling cunt ain't nothing. I mean, no, I'm talking. Yeah.
I've heard to the point where she said the lovely N-word.
But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But in general, yeah, I will say in general, yes.
Yeah.
That's it. Smoke another dumbass. She can have one.
Yeah, she has a mean streak. Yeah.
But there again, ones of her middle age.
She says she's definitely a racist. Well, her dad definitely was, from what I heard.
Getting hot in here. Oh, fuck me.
About 80 degrees in there?
Yeah, it is. 80 degrees exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. I must have left that back door open for the dog and forgot to shut it. Wow. Well, I can do another. I can hang out another 30 without worrying about it, though. How cold is it? 47 degrees outside, but still too damn cold.
She has 27 here. And it's been snowing.
Okay, I'm actually looking at some chats now. Chats now. Yeah.
Chats now.
Yeah, got on kind of glitch right there for a second. Kind of a glitch in the matrix. Yeah.
FJN says, okay, she just came up and threw both arms on my shoulders, looked at me in the face. I think it's that time. Who's the wife?
Oh, the granddaughter.
No, I think it's the dog.
Time to walk the dinosaur.
Yeah. Man, he said, I'm back. My aunt brought groceries to out up.
To put up.
Yeah.
Good one, Mandy. Hit another gigabyte.
She says, he says $400 worth. Oh, damn.
That's a lot of damn groceries. How many people y'all feeding?
Yeah.
Or is that
We
supposed
feeding
to last a month? I mean, which one?
we feeding the neighborhood.
I mean, hell, me and my wife, we can eat easily at least 2 to 3 weeks on that. And I'd get decent stuff too.
Yep.
Wow.
She probably bought a lot of shit paper. Jim says he gets hot after he takes it. He can't breathe when he can't breathe. It gets hot.
Certain times exclamation marks would help.
Yeah, I know. 27 degrees here. Also calling for some snow. Off we go to our walk, Shenandoah Valley. Walk again.
I walk outside in the woods. I just walk outside in the woods. I be walking outside in the woods. I go to the woods and then I walk.
You know what, Pecan?
Yeah.
He goes outside in the woods, and when he does, he walks.
Yep. Jim says the wife. That was a good one. Yeah.
Oh, so it was the wife. Okay, so no. I know.
Hey, you never know. You know.
It could have been wife coming up, throwing her arms around his neck, licking him on the face. I mean, I've had weird things happen to me.
We always say to each your own. You know.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, I've had weirder things happen to me. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. We all go through those. We all go through those things. That's why I said that. You never know. Manny says, "2 LOL. Me and my aunt, we buy for a while. It's one of those deals. You know, you take that one trip and enough to get through a couple weeks or so. Because some people they'll go like, you know, every other day and go to the store.
I hear.
Yeah.
I go back 2 times a week to Kroger, but I tell people the reason why I do that is when they let me out of my padded cell that I get to go out and terrorize everybody for a little while. Because when I get back with the groceries, they throw me back in the cell and they lock the door.
Yeah.
Until the next great adventure. So yeah. That's the reason why I like to go Krogering. Yes.
Mandy says her house is next to mine, but she stays at my hut because we are left in the family other than cousins, uncles, and things.
Oh, I love that things. I always fit into the things myself. I did. I was one of the things. When I go uncles, cousins, and things, I was a thing. I was proud to be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Like I said, I was the black sheep of the family.
Oh my.
Yes,
Hello, my. She says, hello, Pecan and Reverend Wildville. Good to see you. Good to see you, my.
Oh my.
Mandy says, hell yeah. I says, hi to Mandy, Jim, and Mrs. Chris Thompson. And Mandy says that will last almost a month or so.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. That'd do me and the boss about 2-3 weeks, maybe a little more. Could be if we stretched it, got, you know. Yeah. but I like going out. And what I do is when I go out, I get $70, $80 worth of stuff at a time. Plus also too, I have to ride in one of those little electric carts with the baskets on it because my knees will not allow me to walk the store completely. I wouldn't be able to. It's not my breathing, because using a cart like a walker, I have no problems. It's just my knees won't allow me to do it. It just won't allow it. So I have to ride one of those little carts and run people over when they don't get the hell out of my way. But anyway, and I do it while smiling though and go, "Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm not licensed for one of these. And no, I don't have insurance." And I keep driving, you know. It's like it's Kroger's fault for giving me this damn thing. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
It's like giving a
What I really hate is when you watch somebody that you know damn well that there's nothing wrong with them and they're running around with those carts and shit. That pisses me off more than anything.
Especially when it's two kids and the mother's standing right there.
Exactly.
And the kids are racing them when there's people that need them. I agree. Now, as far as the other deal, the deal is you really see. I think what it is like it's just like the parking spots. I think that those and the carts should be. I mean, granted, there's different forms of disabilities. Okay, I have a few of them, but the parking spots close to the store in those carts should be left for people who have physical disabilities, like no good knees, like me, or they're breathing so bad that they have to have oxygen all the time, and that should be reserved for those people because we can't walk that far.
Yeah,
and then but then you got somebody who has like a mental handicap. It's a handicap. I will agree. But they are capable.
I was going to get there.
Well, they're capable of walking, and if they was to free up that space, that parking space, and just go maybe 2 spots down, then that would allow maybe somebody who really needed that spot to have it. That's what I'm trying to say. Still giving the respect to the disability, but there's some disabilities that are different than others, which
you get the mentally stupid too.
What others do, you know. So that's what I'm talking about. Now, the ones that really piss me off are the people who park in those parking spaces who are not disabled, and you know it, and they're using a temporary hanger tag that does not have their name on it.
Yeah,
those are the ones I hate, or the ones that park in the gourd lines where you're supposed to allow open for the vans to come in so people can get in and out. They'll park in those, which is not even a parking spot, which it was really funny. I had one the other day. I was getting into my car and there was a car parked over beside, but there was gourd line and there was a car parked there. The deputy came through and the deputy came through and he came through, he said, but unless they're out here, he said, I can't do nothing. He said, I'm going to be in the parking lot for a few minutes. So anyway, the people came out. I was still sitting there too, loving it. They came out and he pulled in right behind them. And I had put my electric cart in front of them so they could not go forward without moving the electric cart because they were parked right beside me. And the thing was, they parked so close to me, I had a hard time even getting in my car, period. But he wound up giving them a ticket, and for some reason their car was impounded. So they had more stuff going on with them than just that little illegal parking. And and I will say it was a younger female. I'll just put it like that. A younger female. Yeah, she thought she was all that and a bag of chips, let me tell you. Now, the other day now, what really pissed me off was Tuesday when I took the boss to go Golden Corral, you know?
Yeah.
I had to park away, and there was a car that was pulling out of a handicap that was up by the entrance door, so I was able to get it. Okay, now, right now, as I open up my door, I step onto the front concrete that goes into the entrance door, okay, to the entry.
Yeah.
When me and my wife come out, there has been somebody who has parked right there on the pad beside my car, so close that I couldn't even hardly get in my car right there either, and had parked right there with a hanger tag. And I wanted to go back in there, but I wanted to go back in there and get the manager. But the thing was, I was out of air, and I didn't have my walker with me, so I didn't feel like really walking back in there, or wasn't able to walk back in there. And of course, the boss is non-confrontational, so she did not want to do it at all. So I had to pull away. But that pissed me off. Now that was. I mean, the gourd mine is bad, but when you pull up on a path, I mean, handicap or not, he should not have parked there was basically the deal. You know, he should not have parked there. Because you don't park in the entrance of a doorway like that. I don't care if handicap or not handicap. It just do it. I mean, it's just like somebody, which kind of pisses me off sometimes, people who ride motorcycles. They think they can pull them right up there onto the sidewalk or whatever, and it's like, no. That's a motorcycle. You drive it on the road, you park it in a parking spot, you know?
Yeah, back when I used to work grocery, I used to work at a grocery store where there was a ramp that leads up to the fucking entrance, right? It's been a couple of times. One time I had to go out there and literally go the fuck off on this motherfucker because I was like, why are you fucking parking here? You know, you can't park here, right? You're parking right in front of the goddamn door. How are these customers going to get in the fucking store?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you go, I thought this was a parking spot. I said, no. It's like fucking dumb.
Can't fix stupid.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yes, Jim, I do agree with you on that. Down here, they do have two different hangers, though. One is blue and one is red. What the red one's for, I'm not sure. But there is a blue one and a red one down here, hanger tags. But all of our parking spots, though, are all blue. Yeah. And they should be color-coded, or at least, like I said, at least be explained to that it is for physical disabilities, whether, you know, bad knees, can't walk, which can't walk could lead to, bad back, knees, this, that. That's why they make it where you can't walk, or breathing problems, you know, things like that. But not just because you're physically mobile and everything, fine. You just got some mental problems, which I feel sorry for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I relate with you also, because with everybody that I have at the party in my head, it can get pretty stressful sometimes. Even the doctor says so. So, you know, but at least leave the parking spots and the carts open for the people who need them, please. You know, please. Yeah, and then my other gripe is that people at the damn grocery store, when you bring the carts back in, please put some of the bitches up. Those don't put them there and walk away.
Exactly. Yeah, I hate that shit. I always put them up. Anytime I get a cart, I always put it up. No matter what. I don't leave it fucking hanging for them to fucking have to deal with.
You're just like, fuck this, you know? But anyways. Such is life. Such is life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, there should be color-coded, especially the parking spot.
Jim said, I'm going to cook some bacon and some sausage, egg, bagels for dinner, breakfast for dinner. Sounds good.
Jim, I think you hit the spot right there, but I think what I'm going to trade out the Beagles. I'm going to trade out the Beagles, and I'm going to go with biscuits. Biscuits.
You like bagels or beagles?
Well, I like beagles. Don't get me wrong. As a matter of fact, I love everything beagles. I love them. With a schmear, I love it. I love it. But
I like blueberry. Blueberries are good.
Do what?
Blueberry bagels are good.
Yeah, but by themselves. See, for breakfast,
I
want biscuits.
Yeah, I feel you.
But now, because bagels, I always just eat them by themselves. Like blueberry. The blueberry, I'll take that and put a schmear on them. Or everything bagels, just depending on what mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll be honest. Now these I make a sandwich out of. The onion bagels.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
But what I like to do with them though is I like usually try to make it like a sandwich out of them.
Makes sense.
I try to get the bagels where the holes in them is almost closed up. You know, don't have the big hole in them; they're almost closed up. And then I'll get me it looks like a butthole. And then I'll get me a couple of pieces of like Swiss cheese, and then throw me some ham and stuff on there and make a sandwich out of it and eat it. I like the bagels that way. But but I think what I'm going to do is, like I said, I think I'm going to do tonight, do some bacon, sausage, eggs, biscuits, and hash browns. shredded hash browns, not the chunked up,
Yeah.
but the shredded, like Awful House has.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Awful House.
Put ketchup on yours? I put a little bit. I don't drown out. Some people like to drown out their shit. Just a little bit.
I do scattered, covered, and smothered.
Yeah.
You know, I have them loose. I got some onions in them, and at the end, I put a couple of slices of Kraft's American cheese, which we all know that shit is not cheese. Not really. It just says cheese or a cheese product or something. But anyway, it's got Kraft cheese, but the shit melts so good and does taste good. So, hey. But I'll do that. And then I will put on just a little. I'm not a ketchup person, but the only thing I'll use ketchup on is, hash browns. I will put a little on there, not drown them, no. But just enough to give a slight taste of the tomato because I don't like the sweet. I don't like the sweet taste. The other time I'll use it is like when I'm doing like maybe a chili dog or a chili burger. I might use just a tad bit of ketchup just to bring some tomato into it. And what else do I use? That's about it. That's about the only place I use ketchup because otherwise, like fries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm a mayonnaise mustard person. I'll take mayonnaise, mix a little bit of brown mustard in it just to give it a little tartness. And
I like brown mustard.
The only mayonnaise I will use, period, is Duke's mayonnaise.
Yeah, Duke's is good.
And matter of fact, I use the Duke's yellow, not the Duke's blue, but the Duke's yellow.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, Jim, I think I'm gonna cook that too. Do a breakfast for supper. I love that. I do that a lot of times.
Shit, I can eat breakfast no matter what the fuck time it is, really, as long as it's available.
How do you like your eggs, by the way?
I can eat them anywhere you can think of. Scramble.
What is your preferred way?
I scramble eggs, preferably.
Really?
Yeah. As far as poached eggs or whatever, I like them. I like them hard. Like the.
You like the yolk to be.
Yeah, I like the yolk to be. Yeah. No, when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I let them be runny or whatever. I would eat them like that. But these days, I like them. Like they say, hard.
Yeah. Well, see, like I said, what I do is I do over easy.
Yeah.
The white is cooked all the way through and everything, but the yellow is a little red. Because see, I use my biscuits. For sopping up the yellow.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how I used to say. That's how I used to use with the toast. Use toast.
I do the toast the same way now. If I eat toast, my favorite toast, I call it roach toast, raisin toast.
Okay, yeah.
I call it roach toast because when you look at it, you got the little brown, you got the little raisins in there. It's like, there's roaches, But that's
it's always wheat bread. Always wheat bread. My grandma, she hooked me. My grandma always had wheat bread, always at home. And she's the one that got me hooked up on the wheat bread. So that's why I love wheat bread because of her. Cause I love some good wheat bread.
Yeah, my favorite.
That and rye. I love some rye bread too.
Well, see, I'll eat any kind of bread. I love pretty much any kind. The only bread I really don't care for is that damn Italian cheese roll thing that's got the cheese on top of it. Good, I don't like that. I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm not that kind of, but any other kind of rye, I love a good rye, love a good marble rye. But the bread I used growing up on that we used to overeat. But the bread I grew up with, growing up making sandwiches and stuff, there was some that was called hillbilly bread.
Yeah.
It was more of a natural white bread, but it wasn't bleached.
Okay.
So it kind of was sort of brown. And the bag it came in had a picture of a hillbilly on the front of it. And it was kind of a brown bag and stuff, but it was called hillbilly bread. And it was basically an unbleached white bread. That's what I grew up with. And now I eat Wonder Bread.
See, that's what we grew up on, Wonder Bread for the most part. And then you had the Sunbeam. Sunbeam's another one.
Colonial bread.
Yeah, Colonial. Yeah, Colonial's another one.
Sunbeam. You had
Home fried.
The other day, there wasn't that many brands really. You might have some local brands. You might have had some local brands, but your major brand really was only like you had Colonial,
Home fried.
You had Sunbeam bread. That was your two big name brands right there in bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? And you had other ones that would come along, but yeah, I remember those days. Yeah, we didn't have selections like they do today.
Yeah.
Now my wife, she likes that Sara Lee artisanal bread. That's what she likes. I don't like Sara Lee because they put sugar in it.
My mom, she likes this. It's a company called Lewis, and the breads are real small. I mean, they're small loaves, but whatever. But she likes the I think it's like honey oat. And it's what she likes.
Okay, it's a specialty bread. They're a specialty company.
Yeah, they got variation ones because they got one that I purchased, which was Hawaiian bread, and it's
right.
I
know what you're talking about.
Just like the rolls too. It's real fucking good.
It's the top. Because you look, I call it top shelf stuff because it's up.
Yeah,
on the top
it is.
But
$2 a loaf.
It's more of your gourmet bread. Yeah, about $5 a loaf, and it's a small loaf. Yeah. We got that down here, but I'll be honest, I just have not had a reason to want to try it out. Not when Wonder Bread is doing exactly what I need it to do. You know,
I know,
and
I know.
You know, and that Hawaiian bread. Oh, now that Hawaiian King bread stuff. Now my wife loved that, but she don't eat it no more because why? I don't eat it. When I first met her, she goes, "Oh, let's go." You know, what are we going to eat? I'm going to make some sandwiches. Okay, fine. And her deal of sandwiches, you know, the little bitty King rolls, the little rolls. She'd make 2 of those, 2 for each one of us, and that was our supper. It's like, first off, that ain't big enough. That's just big enough to piss you off. And then the thing was, my bit into it, all I could taste was sweet. And all King rolls are sweet. They got the sugar in them, you know? Yeah. Hey, 2 Joints.
2 Joints. What's up, brother? Good to see you. And a goony goo goo to you.
But yeah, bread. There's so many selections now, it ain't even funny. You know?
Ray Light's in here. She says, what's like? That's what I like, hillbilly bread. Yeah. Good morning, Ray. Good to see you.
I say hillbilly bread to some people, and they just kind of look at me like you're stupid. Like, no, you just didn't know it, because it was a pretty good size, pretty well known down here, at least as far as I know, down here in the Southeast. I mean, you know, like Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, even though Florida is mostly northern, but, you know, we'll say Florida. You know, because you know, Pecan, that once upon a time, Florida ended. It ended right there at Orlando, and then there were these two Italian brothers that was up on Long Island, because and what they did is that island one time was called Longer Island, and they cut part of it off and got it down there to the end of Florida down there and attached it to Orlando. And that's how Florida got that little curve down there to it. Yeah. So, you know, part of that's that's anything south of Orlando is Yankee land. Land of the blue hair. Oh yes. Yeah. Yes.
Vandy's on here saying I was chunky. My weight goes up and down like the stock market. She got a picture of her and her dad in that avatar there.
Well, my boss, if you want to say, you can call her curvy, you can call her chubby, you can call her BBW, you can call her chunky if you want to. Chunky would probably be the negative one, but that's my wife, and I love her. And if nothing else, there's more to love. Oh yes, I love her. And it's the inside that counts, anyways. But there again, on the outside, she's beautiful anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, see, now Ray knows what Lewis said. See, we probably might have Lewis bread down there at Kroger. I just don't never look at the top shelf stuff because
they got different different variations. They got like sourdough. They got the whole wheat, the honey wheat. They got they even got one that's like avocado or some shit.
Oh, that would be Bobby Nick's bread.
Yeah,
avocado bread.
Yeah, somebody should send him one of those.
I like avocados, but I don't know if I'd like avocado bread.
She says breads these days have yoga mat materials and squash to get come back into shape now.
Yeah, and again, I mean, if you want to talk that, if you knew what was in McDonald's shakes, you wouldn't mind that the shake machines are always broken down, because they don't tell you about the little styrofoam pellets they put in there as a filler that is consumable by the FDA for humans to eat.
Yeah.
But it is actually styrofoam, and they use it as a filler. Yes.
220 says Vermontville, Texas toast is not from Texas.
And believe it or not, Texas Pete's hot sauce is not from Texas either. No, it's not.
Mine likes avocado smoothies.
To each their own thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I could eat a liquid avocado. It just no, it's just not right in the brain to me. Just don't, yeah. But to you, hey, great.
Oh, she changed her avatar.
What are you talking about? That person in the back's a grunt? Oh, okay.
She said, that's me and a grunt.
Oh, the fish is a grunt.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she was talking about the person behind the fish. But
no. Great snapper.
Okay. I have heard of grunts before, but so a grunt is a gray snapper. Okay. I mean, hell, I lived on the damn beach in Florida at Cocoa Beach and lived at other places along the ocean. But my knowledge of fish, I can tell you how they are. They're under the water. They breathe through their gills.
Yeah.
Some are good to eat. Some are not good to eat. Some can be poisonous. Some can eat your ass. So for me, I stay out of the water.
Yep.
Well, down in Florida, I've heard of grunts. I have heard of grunts. Yeah. I thought they were like garbage fish, like how mai used to be, or whatever. Not mai, but oh shit. But anyways, people go crazy for it now, and it was a trash fish, but people love it now. Now they bring the price up on it like they do with chicken wings, which people used to throw away. Now they charge $2.50 a piece for. That is shit. Oh, don't get me started on that. But anyways, but yeah, grunts. But yeah, I just never, And once Jaws came out, hey, that cured me of the ocean.
Yeah, he told me that.
Nope. Jaws got my respect real quick. That's his house. I'll stay in mine. Now he comes up here on land, starts fucking with me, I will shoot his ass.
Yeah.
I will promise you that right now. If that shark gets up on its tail and comes up here to where I'm at,
man shark,
we're gonna call him stir fry or sushi. Oh yeah, he'll be gone. He'll be gone real quick. But there again, I respect him, so I'm not swine fish. Is that trash fish?
Maybe.
See, that one I don't know. So, if that's, I don't know. But yeah. But Jaws, nope. I don't get back in the ocean no more. Last time I was in the ocean was back in 1972.
Yeah.
Hell, last time I was in Florida was 1970. Let's just say the late part of 70s. Let's just put it like that. Around 77, 78 was the last time I was even in Florida. I understand it's changed a lot. Unless if it's slidden off into the ocean, I really don't care.
Yeah, Reverend Wild Bill always wanted to be Roy Scheider from Jaws.
Yeah. I mean, but my luck, I would be what's his name though, the captain of the ship.
Oh yeah, the one who gets ate up.
I'd be the one who got ate. Yeah, that would be me. Yeah, or else I'd be that come back to life as that female and be the one drug around the ocean by her body clinging onto the buoy just to die in half.
Yeah.
No, my luck's not that good, T Joints. I got buzzard's luck. If the only luck I have is bad luck. Believe me, that's the reason why I don't go back in the ocean. That's fine, Mandy. I'm not afraid of the ocean either. I'm afraid of what's in the ocean.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a certified scuba diver. Hell, I even dove in the military. I did underwater demolitions.
He's also a scuba diver in the toilet too.
So I go toilet scuba diving all the time. You know, play submarine. You know, stick your head down the toilet, flush it, and play submarine. But anyway, but it's not the ocean that bothers me. It's what's in the ocean. And the thing is, we're over here on the East Coast. We're at the Atlantic. And people go, you know, because when all this was going on, I was at the Gulf. And they said, well, you know, they caught like 3 great whites in Jacksonville at the shark hunt.
Yeah.
But that's over on the East Coast. I said, is the bottom of Florida not open? Yeah. Can the shark not get up into the Gulf? Yeah. Well, guaranteed my luck, one will come up and it will find me and use me as an appetizer. I never got back in the water again. Jaws traumatized me that bad. It really did. Yeah.
Jim said it started snowing. Can't believe I'm still walking on 8 inches of fucking snow.
Well, Jim, at least it's snowing, not ice, you know? And at least it's a little bit more tolerable. Scuba diving is great. I love it. I love it. I love it. But the problem is, though, when you live in North Georgia, the only place for me to go up here is in the Etowah River. It's the only thing clear enough. Everything up here, we got mud lakes and stuff, so there's no good places. And also, too, on your deal talking about snorkels, why use a snorkel when you got tanks? Is the way I look at it. And the reason why I say that is because some people, now they got new snorkels now that will prevent what I'm about to say. But when I was growing up, when I was raised, those snorkels, when you surface, you have to remember, blow out through the snorkel first, then breathe in. It is not very nice when you rise up, and by the time you've been rising up, you've been blowing out your nose, you know, and you rise up, and all of a sudden you pull in. Next thing you know, you're pulling in a tube full of water. That's not good. So I use scuba tanks. That way I don't have to worry about it, and I don't have to worry about coming up. I just stay down until it's time to come up.
Yeah.
You talk about, where you just keep your mask down and you're just kind of swimming on top of the water. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. But me, I'd rather be under the water. I'd rather be under it, you know. And then living down in Florida, pretty much everything under me was deeper than me just doing shallow stuff, because even the backwaters were deep. So, you know, yeah.
Jim says onion, bagels, split in half, butter on top, boiled in a broiled in a toaster oven on top of a brown. Perfect.
Yeah. Onion bagels are good. They're good. All the bagels have their purpose. They do. Even a good rye bagel, it's got its purpose.
Yeah.
You know. What, bagel and lox? Good rye bagel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lox on it and a good schmear. Yeah. Yep. I can't remember where someone when I was visiting up north of the Mason-Dixon line, somebody informed me that, yes, what you're supposed to do with a bagel is you put a schmear. What's a schmear? A schmear is a smear of cream cheese, you know.
Yeah.
Schmear or whatever you want. smear of jam or whatever, but it's called a smear. It's like, okay, fine. Because I always used to say, yeah, you spread some cream cheese on there. It's like, no, you get a smear. It's like, okay.
Okay. Man, he said the reason it didn't scare me is because I knew it was a mechanical shark, and I've seen sharks 8 to 15 feet while on the pier, deep sea fishing.
Exactly, Mandy. See, you just said it. Now I agree. I knew. Excuse me. I knew it was a movie, but there are those things in real life, and what that one did in the movie, real ones do in real life. And you even said it while fishing on the pier, not in the water, but on the pier. You saw 15 footers down below you. Pier don't go out that damn far. I'm scuba diving. I'm out further than that. That shark's out there where I'm at. A 15-footer can eat a 6-foot person, or at least cause enough damage that you die. And if he's out there swimming around that pier, that means that's his territory. Whites are very territorial. But anyway, I've said enough. No ocean for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ray said it's Einstein's Brothers Bagels made the schmear thing.
And Einstein Brother Bagels, they're everywhere. They're all
yeah.
Okay. Well, I've always wondered where that came from. Now I know. Thank you, Araya.
Yeah.
And what have we learned today? Einstein Brothers Bagels started the phrase of schmear.
The schmear. Man, he says big ass bull sharks at surface, and we shit on the pier.
We sit on the pier. We shit on. I see a big ass bull shark surface. I'm going to shit on the pier. Yes.
Yeah.
Because bull sharks, from what I understand from living down there, they will attack just for shits and giggles.
Jim said, well, that was a good ice skating dog walk, huh?
Well, Mr. Pecan hate to be bad news, but guess what time it is, huh?
Yeah, it's time for BF5 the Vibe. Yep. He's over there on right now. So, go over there and see him over there. We'll be doing this again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. We'll do a little 30-minute on here on YouTube, and then go over to Rumble and hang out on Rumble for a little bit and do a little thing on there maybe. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. So make sure y'all hit that like button before you leave, and make sure you come and see us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, for the Reverend Wild Bill. This is Pecan. We'll see y'all, and we love y'all, and peace and love, and we'll see you tomorrow. Later.